A movie to mark the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party of China will open the Shanghai International Film Festival on Friday. Our reporter Shen Li has more.
1921 tells the stories of a group of young people who came together 100 years ago to found a party which has ruled China since 1949. It's a sequel of sorts to another movie directed by Huang 10 years ago. He said his new movie was made possible because emergence of fresh evidence.
10年前拍嘛，建党伟业，它是一个编年史，从
10 years ago, the movie Beginning of the Great Revival chronicled from the beginning of the Wuchang Uprising to Jiaxing's Nanhu. We shot such a long period, which is equivalent to a total of 10 years from 1911 to 1921. This time, we focus on a period of 1920 to 1921, because in the decade between the last film and 2021, more detailed historical documents about the First National Congress of the Communist Party of China have been released, and materials are abundant. In fact, the audience not only wants to know about the big events, but also wants to know the personal stories of individuals. The characters are supported by details and emotions. If there are more of these things, we can have a bigger space for our creation.
Shanghai played an important role in the movie, with many historical scenes taking place in the city.
In the film, we recreated the great strike of workers from a local tobacco factory. In the 1920s, about 1/6 of the workers in the country were in Shanghai, and they were the backbone of the revolution.
Compared with the restoration of historical scenes, the restoration of characters in 1921 is more important and more difficult. Especially these 13 delegates of the Congress. Their average age at that time was only 28 years old. The director and the whole production team had to try to understand and reproduce both how they thought and why they thought in that way. Combining youthful tones with spy elements and international perspectives, Huang created the movie in a modern way to tell good stories and also be visually appealing.
我们希望借助一点类型电影的帮助，因为现在年轻人读历史，他是通过。
We hope to get a little help from genre movies, because nowadays young people learn history through movies. They don't read the books before they come to see your movies. So our movie should have genre expression. The audience will follow a story, follow the characters, and follow the emotions. It's a movie. First of all, it has to be a good feature film. If the movie is incomplete, the characters aren't vivid, the details aren't abundant, the movie may not be a good one, then nothing else matters. What we are trying to do is make a good movie.
The Shanghai International Film Festival will be held from June 11 to 20th, with its coveted Golden Goblet Awards announced on June 19. Shen Li, CGTN.